Alright, so these are the foot pegs, the KTM Rally original foot pegs, and this happens to be going on the other side, so put that one over there, and this one is going to go on here. And as you can see, maybe already, it's quite a bit longer, and it's also a wee bit wider, so it'll probably be giving me a lot more comfort during the longer rides in the rally. So what we'll be doing is we'll get this retaining pin out, we'll compress the feather, the return spring, we'll get the whole bolt out and put the new foot peg in, spring back in, bolt in, and retaining pin back on, of course with a washer. So that's what we'll be doing. The first thing to get done in order to relieve some of the pressure on the whole bolt is to get the spring compressed, and there are a bunch of different tricks for that. There is one that I've been using a bit and I've found to work fairly well, and that's the one where you get a zip tie in under it and you compress the two ends together. It's going to be worth it to have it compressed with something, because getting it back into place uncompressed is going to hurt a lot of things. If not your ego, it'll hurt your fingers. So getting this done will be well worth it. I think I've got it in there on this end. Go. Then do the same thing on the other end. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what I'll be doing now is I'll just get the zip tie locked in. Like so. And now just using the foot peg as a lever on it, like so. I've got the whole thing compressed, and now the bolt moves freely as well, like so. So I can keep the spring like that. And now for the retaining pin. There we go. Washer, retaining pin, bolt, foot peg, and the spring. And here you can see the difference between the stock foot peg and the rally foot peg. So quite a big difference. So putting that one on there. Bolt goes in. Spring goes in. Washer goes in, and retaining pin goes back in. There we go. And then just angle out the legs of it. Again, I like to use a screwdriver to get the initial bend on it. I'm going to cut this one out. Like that. There we go. Moves freely. Back to spreading. There we go. So that's going to have to be sufficient. So that's a foot peg installation for you. The main trick here was the zip tie to get the spring return compressed. I've been trying to deal with this before I learned this trick. Deal with it just bare-handed with a bunch of screwdrivers and pliers and stuff, and this is the easiest way that I've found. So stock foot peg, rally foot peg, job done. it.